Thank you for the raid, Vaughn. What the heck? Thank you. Oh, what the? I wasn't expecting anyone to raid. How are you today? Hello, fellow line. Yeah, hello. How are you? How was the stream? What were you guys up to? I just started, so I'm a little bit out of it. Guilty Gear Strive. Ooh. I hope you had fun over there. What character were you playing? I got killed in fighting games. Oh no, that's not good to hear. Well, I hope you still had fun, right? Oh shit. You're straight scared me. What's your main? What kind of character do you like playing? You know, because she's hot, I see. That's a valid answer. I mean, I know people who play, well, what's her name? Judy, right? Jury, because feet. So, a valid answer. But, hello. Thank you again for the raid. Leon, another Lion streamer. My name is Art Sounds. I am also a Lion VTuber. I do the arts and I make the sounds. Tonight we'll be reading Never Seven, The End of Infinity. It's a rather obscure visual novel, so I don't really expect anyone to know it, but if you know who Uchikoshi is, if you know like the Zero Escape series or like the Somnium Files, then you'll be very familiar with like his writing style and like what he's about. Mm-hmm. It's pretty dang late, so if you have to head out, if you have to go to bed, I completely understand. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy your stay. Where's my video games? I haven't streamed this game in a while, so I'm just like, what do I do again? I I think like this was a Japanese only game, so that's why I have to like emulate it. It's like a translation of a PSP port, I believe. Like it first came out on PC or something. I'm like so like anxious right now, cause I'm like, is this gonna dox me? Should I hide my screen? Jesus, where's the game? Hold on, let me hide the game real quick. I'm worried now. I'm starting to sweat, and that's no good. Oh, I see. It's because like I was doing a little bit of cleanup. I was like trying to organize my files better. So it made it so like it didn't remember like the location of where I put the game. Alright, this should be it, right? There you go. Where's the sound? Uh-oh. Why can't I hear anything? Panic. I've never had like a problem with the sound before. This is what I get for trying to be like more whatchamacallit, more organized. Oh gosh. Also, I think, what is it? I think like it doesn't recognize my my save files, which is really bad. All right, let's try this again. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. But I feel like my controller is wrong. I should have done the setup before I started the stream. Rookie mistake, right? Hey, this should be fine. If it's like too loud, if you guys can't hear me, please let me know. I'll try and adjust. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I have like way too many save files. There you go. The clear morning light shines in. For once, I wake up in eager anticipation. I can't help feeling anxious about what Haruka will do. Will she keep her promise with me or not? When I enter the living room, Yuka and Kurumi are already there. There's toast sitting on the table. Good morning. Wow, so we actually have something edible for once. Nothing. Anyway, where did this come from? You sound like you're in a good mood. Huh? Where to? Oh my gosh, another tennis. Oh, another round of tennis. Is this gonna be like the recurring event? Well, you see, I can't. I take it you didn't tell Haruka either. I see. Itadakimasu. We all began eating the toast. However, because I'm worried about Haruka, it has no flavor to me. Just as I'm about to finish eating, Haruka comes running into the living room. Okuhiko rushes in after her. Am I crazy? Why is that eye like the color blue? Huh? It's like a randomly colored. Maybe it's like that so that you don't get it mixed up with L. But that's a strange like thing to do. I feel like I've never seen that before. Haruka looks with a troubled expression. Whoa. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, it's been so long that I forgot what happened. So last time I played, we had a really heartfelt moment with Haruka, and I promised that I would teach her how to fish. Oops, sorry. With me. Haruka and I are going fishing today. We're not going to play tennis. So we'll be going now. Sorry, Yuka, but we're going to have to ignore your orders. You have no right to say that. I leave the living room. Haruka quickly follows me. However, Okuhiko is hot on Haruka's heels.
束だから。
そんなの理由になってないよ。石原と昨日何かあったんだね。
奥彦に話すことじゃない。
どうして？
私と誠とのことだから。奥彦には関係ない。
Wow.
はるかちゃん。
At that moment, Saki comes in carrying a basket. She glances at Okihiko as she places it on the table. She's kind of cheerful this morning.
おはよう皆さん。昨日はご心配をおかけしました。
Saki's optimistic voice ends our argument anticlimactically.
どうしたの黙りこくって。え、私退院したのよ。
Should she really be out and about right now? She was injured.
あ、さっきそのことじゃないんだけどね。え、何？だからさっきのことじゃなくて。ねえ、それ何ですか、さきさん。
She points to the basket and throws Okihiko a glance. A coy glance.
奥彦くん、ちょっとね、作ってみたんだけど、どうかしら。
Why won't anyone tell Saki the truth? Her savior was not Okihiko. This guy's just getting like a free ride, basically. She opens the basket, which contains small sandwiches that are neatly lined up.
うわー、かわいい。さきさん、これ奥のために。
Is it that easy? You just save a girl's life and she falls in love with you? And like, this guy didn't even actually save her life. So it's even more wacko.
だから、どうかなってそれだけだけど。見てよ、奥。よかったね。この幸せだもん。
Yokata ne.
さすがだね、さきちゃん。僕が好きなものわかるんだ。
あ、そう。どうしよう。
Toshio.
僕、嬉しいよ。
I wordlessly stare in shock. Suddenly, Haruka grabs my hand and starts to drag me along as I look at her in surprise. She takes me outside, avoiding eye contact with Saki. Okihiko frantically tries to go after us. At that moment, Saki grabs Okihiko's arm with her hands.
奥彦くん、テニスに行く気ないかな。コート取ってあるんだけど。
いいね。釣りなんてじじくさいことないよね。
Oh no, all the fishing enthusiasts are in shambles.
釣り？
ああ、なんでもない。さすがだね、さきちゃん。僕がテニス好きだってわかるの？
I smirk as I listen to Okihiko's spiteful voice. Serves you right. Damn, this feels good. Looks like karma does exist after all. Haruka and I begin to walk, enjoying the gentle breeze. I make an effort to talk about as many cheerful topics as possible. She doesn't respond often. I can't tell if she's uninterested or just doesn't want to talk. Suddenly, Haruka grabs my arm. Turning my head around, I see her looking at me with a serious expression. Her normally expressionless face is getting increasingly intense, and it feels like her whole body is tensing up.
私、約束守った。
What's with this girl? Does she want like praise or something? Kinda cute. Yeah, you did. I give Haruka the kindest smile I can muster. Haruka nods. Her intense expression loosens up a bit. At first I thought I got like the Yuka route, but I feel like this might be the Haruka route. She seems a little happy. Seemingly pleased by my satisfactory response, the tension in Haruka's body relaxes. Just then, Haruka is taken aback by noticing she is holding my arm, so she lets go as she hangs her head down. I see. Haruka is like a child. She walks with the tottering steps of one who knows nothing. I think it looks rather cute. At that time, our eyes meet. There's something strikingly beautiful about her intensity, startling me. It's a strange feeling that makes me kind of... What? Okay, I think that has to be like a text bug. There's no way the text like cuts off right there. Makes you feel like what? Damn it. There's like no explanation, but okay. Whatever. Once we arrive at the pier, I prepare all the fishing gear. Absent-mindedly, I eat the bread Haruka bought for us on our way here. It seems boring, but keeping my promise to Haruka is the only important thing to me at the moment, so I don't mind. When I finish preparing the fishing gear, I hand one of the rods to Haruka. She then casts her fishing line into the sea. I also cast mine, which settles down next to hers. Wait for Mr. Enemy to take a nibble. I mean the fish. When your float sinks, the match begins. Right. That's why the fish is Mr. Enemy. Huh? Yeah, that's right. She said she has no heart. What does she mean by this? Those things aren't even remotely related. You kept your promise with me, right? Then it's clear you have a Haruka! Haruka's float sinks into the ocean. The line is dragged down with intense strength, and Haruka instinctively pulls a rod with all her might. Mr. Enemy here seems to be a lightweight fish, so it's easily... Wait, huh? The text keeps, like, cutting off, right? That doesn't seem right. Anyways. I take the agitated fish off the hook and show it to Haruka. She takes it into her arms before she suddenly releases it back into the ocean. Huh? Hey, what was that about? What are you saying? Did you let it go because you wanted to save it? Huh? Just, what does that... Huh? It's got incredibly dark all of a sudden. What the hell? それは違うよ. That's wrong. I object, though I don't have any clear answer. If she asks me why, I won't know how to respond. Haruka's words were right on the mark. Still, I hope she doesn't believe that. I hope Haruka's whole interpretation of humans isn't solely based on that one awful aspect. My hope is like a parent wishing that their child grows up to be honest. True, Haruka's thoughts aren't wrong, but humans are much more complex than just that. The question I've dreaded has finally come. I seek a compelling answer for Haruka, but nothing is coming out. Haruka is firmly staring at me, waiting for me to speak. From the start, people don't think about trying to kill each other, but rather trying to love each other. What the hell am I saying? I'm sure that in the olden days, people thought about loving each other and living in peace. That's right. It was a world full of peace. Why am I talking so high and mighty about this? Why is it that I take the role of teacher who loves preaching in this style whenever I'm with Haruka? Well, a little. I'm lying. I've never read it, but it's the story of Princess Kaguya, right? For the time being, I'll pretend I know it.
かぐや姫がね、並みいる旧校舎に無理難題を押し付けて争わせるでしょ。
Yeah, that's right. They were to obtain certain treasures from the ends of the earth to the peaks of mountains. One of them had to retrieve a burning cloth, and another had to get the eye of a dragon. What about it? This man doesn't even know the story of Princess Kaguya. Welcome in, Congo. Welcome in. How are you tonight, Shisho? Are you getting ready? What was your recent tweet? It was about. Oh, that's right. It was about eating food out of the pot you cook. That's right. That's right. Oh, you're in the gym. Whoa, you're watching Twitch streams in the gym. Whoa. I'm not sure about your I'm not sure about your timeline, or what's it called? Your time zone. But I wonder, are you like up early for the gym, or are you like going to the gym late? Oh, it's almost 5 p.m. I see. Oh, I see. So you watch streams in the gym. I do it after work. That's really cool. I hope you're getting your gains on. What is it that you're working on today? Are you working on like arms or legs, or do you just do like a variety? I'm actually like not too familiar with the story of Princess Kaguya either. Is this the one about the rabbit and the moon? Focus on arms currently. Aiming for 200 kilogram bench press. Oh, that's crazy. I don't really go to the gym, so I'm not like too familiar with it. That's the hair of Inaba, really? Dang it. Well, wasn't the moon goddess also named Kaguya?
それはどうでもいいんだけど。
Are you familiar with Never 7? I played Ever 17 by Kotaro Uchikoshi like a long time ago, so I've always been interested in this game, but I never got a chance to play it. Ooh, that's great. Holy crap, there's someone else who has read Ever 17. I really enjoyed it. I think Ever 17 is a masterpiece, but it is a lot to get through. A lot of kick the can. Oh, I see. I'm crushed, even though I did my best to remember all of that.
ただ、ああやって人間は昔から争ってる。誠が言った昔ってこれよりずっと昔でしょ。本当に夢のように遠いね。
No, you see, the suitors' competition against each other was the result of their love for Princess Kaguya. Blake Wingo is a great twist. Yeah, it was. I actually like decided to read it after completing Virtue's Last Reward, and I was immensely disappointed when Blink Winkle didn't make an appearance in was Zero Time Dilemma. Immensely disappointed. That's right. There is a chance that even Princess Kaguya loved her suitors, and because of that, she did that kind of stuff to test their love. And they did. Because the suitors and Princess Kaguya loved each other. They competed and tested. They did this probably to try and ascertain their feelings for each other.
確かめようとする。
Haruka ponders over this. Whether it's a good or bad thing, I don't think Haruka understands this way of thinking. I feel a little happy and lonely, like the feeling a father gets when his daughter grows up and leaves the nest. Okay, the main character has made like way too many like parenting connections. If there's like a Haruka route where like they get interested in each other romantically, I'm gonna feel a little bit icky. And then, once again, Haruka's fishing line quickly drags towards the sea. Look, Haruka, you got another bite. Don't let it go. Haruka quickly grasps the fishing rod tightly. As Haruka jerks the fishing rod backwards, the fish in the water swims from left to right. I go behind Haruka, and we pull on the fishing rod together. Our hands are on top of each other. It happens so naturally. Haruka is wrapped up in pulling the fishing rod. Like a father. Again. That's probably how I'm feeling right now. The feeling of hoping a child grows up quickly, while hoping that they forever remain ignorant of the idea between a love between a... Oh, what the? Wait, I accidentally just skipped. Hold on. Yeah, babe. What's the log button? Okay, holy. Between a man and a woman. There it is. Okay, this has to be like a translation mistake. If a line is greater than 3 lines, the fourth line gets cut out. So I was like, love between what? But welcome, Henrique. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing well. That's like the current Haruka. Haruka's serious face, which seems to be shining, is something that I feel the want to protect. Happiness and embarrassment. And so we didn't stop fishing until the late afternoon. Okay. So that's what I missed. Oh, no. I can't read. Yeah, bae. How do I get out of here? Oh. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on. There you go. I actually didn't know that you could like go backwards in the text. Huh. Well, that was an accident, but at least you can also fast forward. Although I did that unintentionally the first time. We only took a break to head back to Luna Beach for lunch. We caught nothing, since Haruka released every single fish she caught. Nevertheless, it was surprisingly fun. Afterwards, we returned to fishing and remained that way up until now. I decided to try to ask her about Saki. About what happened between you and Saki. When you told me you two were talking about fishing, that was a lie, wasn't it? Then what was it? What did you say to Saki? Of course. Yeah, I promise you. Haruka puts away the fishing rods, then looks at me. What? Huh? Chotomate. This is what you were asking Saki. She's lying again. Judging by how those two were acting at that time, there was no way they were talking about that. Even so, I say... I have. I have. What am I saying? The conversation is getting more and more sidetracked. Oh god. This really does feel like a father talking to his daughter. Haruka asks me this with the innocent expression of a curious young girl. This is bad. Everything's going at Haruka's pace. If I don't change the subject soon, then... You shouldn't ask someone like that. You shouldn't ask something like that.
そうなの？
Yeah.
じゃあどうして人はキスするの？
It's probably to demonstrate their love and confirm their feelings for each other.
確かめ合う？
It's difficult to explain with words.
じゃあキスして。
What?
キス。
Haruka draws her face close to mine. Her expression begins to overwhelm my senses. My heart feels like it's bursting out of my chest. I steal a glance at Haruka's face. No, I can't kiss you for a reason like that.
じゃあ誠には私に対する愛情がないってこと？
Ooh, that's a loaded question. No, it's not like that. This is rough, yeah. This is so strange. This is like, we've only known this girl for 3 days. How do you even answer a question like this? Alright, I understand. Well then, close your eyes. As I speak, Haruka closes her eyes, and I stare at her face. Well, like, what's up with the dialogue that led to this point? Like, they kept emphasizing that, we feel like we're her father, like, teaching her how to fish. How did we get to this point? This is weird. Haruka's cheeks quiver like jelly from nervousness. Her beckoning small lips glisten. I gently kiss Haruka on the forehead. Okay, saved. Whew. It's just a peck, and lasted for only a moment. For some reason, I feel embarrassed and quickly draw back. Haruka's eyes suddenly open, and she stares at me.
これが
When I return Haruka's gaze, a faint blush appears on her cheeks. She quickly averts her gaze towards the ground. I can't comprehend how I feel. It's like happiness, but I can't quite explain it. The sun is setting. We decide to finish putting away the fishing gear. Our heightened awareness of each other made the trip back to the lodge a quiet one. Once we return to the lodge, it still feels kind of awkward, so we retreat to our respective rooms. Thank God Yuka and the others aren't back yet. Oh, I can't believe it. We just kissed her, and then I guess it was just awkward after that. we just hid in our room, I guess. All right. This main character. Once I finish changing, I throw myself onto the bed. Haruka's face faintly forms on the ceiling. What do I think of Haruka? Do I really just think of her like a daughter? I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the answer. I'm afraid, because I've read a lot of Uchikoshi works, right? So I'm afraid of the implications of this. Even so, we kissed. No, it was just a kiss on the forehead. Why didn't I kiss her on the lips back then? At that moment, I hear Okihiko's voice. As I get out of bed, I wonder what's going on. He sounds furious. I open the window to find Okihiko on the terrace. He is approaching someone against the wall while yelling at them. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, so I rush out of my room. I open the front door and look towards the terrace. I can see Okihiko's back. He's talking to Haruka From here, I can hear their conversation clearly.
どうして石原なんかと釣りに行ったの？あいつのどこがいいわけ？
What the heck? God, I hate this guy. What's his problem?
誠は優しくしてくれる。
優しい。石原が？あいつは低俗なだけだ。どうせ何か魂胆があるに決まってるさ。
Bro, you're the one with the ulterior motive. This guy is like so aggressive.
私たちは信じ合ってるの。奥彦にはわからない。
はるかちゃんこそ石原のこと分かってないよ。
私と誠のことは奥彦には関係ない。
いや、ある。関係あるよ。はるかちゃん、僕は君のことを。
Just then, Haruka shoves him aside as she tries to walk away. Before she can, Okihiko turns around and quickly grabs her by the arm. At that time, their eyes lock onto me. A blush rapidly spreads across Haruka's face. Okihiko loudly clicks his tongue and lets go of Haruka's arm. When I step onto the terrace, Haruka runs right towards me. Wow, you sure do have a way with the ladies, almighty Okihiko-kun.
うるさい。石原に言われる筋合いはないね。
Whatever. Haruka, let's go.
待って。ちゃんと誠が言って。
Huh?
私と誠信じ合ってるってこ
Oh,
と。
whoa, whoa, whoa.
どんなことが？
Okihiko's hair is wild, yeah. What is this girl saying? Chichoto mate.
奥彦に言ってあげて。奥彦には関係ないんだって。私たちは
Haruka,
わからない。
someone can get the wrong impression with the words that you're using. Hey, what's all this about?
どうして黙ってるの？
Is she trying to confirm my feelings for her? Up until earlier, wasn't she the one who said she didn't understand that? In my silence, Haruka delivers the final blow.
私たち信じ合えてないってこと？
Oh god, she's really like putting me like in a hard place. That's not it. That's not. I wish like I could answer for our MC. He's just like being quiet right now. He's so like he's such a pushover.
私のことなんとも思ってないの？キスもしてくれた？
No. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh no 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 no. Yeah. Oh god. Okihiko's hair is very like very 90s male, right? Listen, Haruka. It wasn't like that at all earlier.
どういう意味？
It wasn't about how I felt about you. It was because what are these options? I hate it here. This is like the worst. Like, okay. If it was me, I would still like, okay, if it was me and I didn't like Haruka, I would still lie because right now she's like in the same room as like a very aggressive person who's like trying desperately to like get with her, right? So I would just lie and so that he could like back off or something to protect her, you know? I feel both of these answers are bad. Like this one is like more obvious, right? But this one is like very reluctant and like it's like the same answer, but the second one hides more information, if that makes sense. So I hate it. I hate it here. This is the worst. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do in the situation. I don't understand like what Makoto's thinking right now. Because you told me to kiss. What the hell am I saying? I can't understand why I'm saying this. Yeah, I don't understand either. Fuck. Fortunately, I am interrupted by Okihiko, suddenly punching me. He hits me, and I fall to my knees. I quickly look towards Haruka, and although her face is as expressionless as ever, there's a hint of sorrow in her eyes. She probably heard what I said.
はるかちゃんになんてことをするんだ。君の持ち物じゃないんだぞ。
She doesn't belong to you either, dude. I spit out saliva and stand up. Okihiko has seized Haruka's shoulders.
はるかちゃん、こんないい加減なやつのどこがいいんだ。僕は違う。信じるなんてレベルじゃない。愛しているんだ。
What? I don't understand like what Okihiko sees in Haruka either. Because Haruka is very like unresponsive. she doesn't give any like sort of reaction to the things he does. And she's constantly like cold to him. So I don't understand like why he could possibly feel this way.
わからないのかい。僕を見るんだ。君を愛している男がここにいる。
Haruka turns her head away from Okihiko and looks at me. Her expression darkens.
私わからないないから心がないから。
はるかちゃん。
Yamero! Okihiko! Haruka is starting to find her heart.
引っ込んでいたまえ。はるかちゃんのことを愛してもいないくせに。
You've already got plenty of other girls, you know. What about Saki? Why are you constantly hitting on her if you don't even like her?
あれは君。彼女の声に応えてやったまでのことじゃないか。
Don't screw with me! You've been jealous ever since Haruka and I made our promise, right? That's why you chose Saki. Just what do you think Saki is?
さきは嫌。
Huh?
振り上げるからいつもだから。
Huh?
大丈夫だよ、はるかちゃん。さきちゃんのことは関係ない。僕はあの子のことなんか
Oh god.
なんとも思っちゃいないんだ。
The only thing that could make this worse is if Saki like walks in right now. A dry sound echoes. Oh god, speak of the devil. God, this guy is a bastard. By her feet are tennis rackets scattered about.
私それじゃごきげんよう。
Sheesh. Why does it sound like she's suicidal? I'm scared, dude.
違うんだ、さきちゃん。これには訳が。
Saki begins to run away, and Okihiko rushes after her. She violently slaps Okihiko's extended hand away. I frantically jump out of the front door. At that time, Yuka and Kurumi return, while laughing about something. Saki throws the basket onto the staircase. She then vexingly crushes it with her foot. She crushes it. The sound of wood snapping is heard. The basket has now broken apart. Plastic tableware scatters everywhere.
どうしちゃったの？
Yuka and Kurumi rush over to us. Their expressions completely changed. Saki won't calm down. Shit. What should I do? I don't know if I should use force. Saki, calm down. Getting angry and going on a rampage won't accomplish anything. Saki looks at me. The anger in her eyes is still blazing like an inferno. Holy shit. Saki's face all boiled up in rage. It's truly terrifying. It's because of her strong feelings towards Okihiko. It's obvious that she hates him for the heartbreak he has just put her through. Saki-san, please, calm down for now. Come on, This might just be a huge misunderstanding on everyone's part. Maybe if we talk about it together, we can sort this out and say, oh, that's all it was, later on. Yes, that's good. Let's do it. Right, Saki? I place a hand on Saki's shoulder. In that instant, Saki violently flings my hand off her. Why would you touch her? Why would you touch her while she's angry? Saki's expression is even angrier than before. Did I just add fuel to the fire? I try to open my mouth to see if I can fix the situation, but Saki doesn't even let me do that. Whoa. Back then. Huh? Saki glares at Okihiko, whose shoulders shoot up with a start. Kurumi runs over to Saki and clings to her. Whoa! Oh, okay. That sound made me think like she punched someone. In the next instant, Saki violently thrusts Kurumi away. She throws Kurumi right onto the stairs. Kurumi gasps loudly and stares dumbfoundedly at Saki. Saki, how could you? But I think it's better if I actually make an action. So I'll run over to Kurumi instead. Kurumi! I run over to Kurumi. Saki's in a daze, standing stock still. Just then, Haruka comes rushing down the terrace and quickly helps Kurumi up. The slender Haruka takes her hands and gently strokes Kurumi's back. Kurumi begins to sob heavily. Haruka glares sharply at Saki. She stands up. She starts to get closer and closer to Saki. I automatically hold my breath. Clone? What did she mean by this? In that instant, it feels like the world has stopped. She says Haruka's a clone. An existence created by using part of someone's cells to artificially fertilize an egg. Duplication, so to speak. Copies. Haruka's a clone? I recall memories of Haruka from 2 days ago. The Haruka who watched the water dripping from the faucet. The enthusiastic Haruka who forgot herself as much as she could when she went fishing with me. The Haruka who asked me to kiss her. That face. That blushing face. That same Haruka is a clone? I look at Haruka. Her expression unwavered, as if she's accepting it. Me and the others look at Saki with dubious eyes. What the heck is going on? This is such an insane, information bomb to drop. what do you mean clones are normal?
確かに9年前からクローン受精は法律で認められてるのよね。
Excuse me?
そうだよ。サキちゃんも古臭いこと言わない方がいいよ。僕たちの世代にはそういう意識はないのが普通だからね。
That's right. The existence of clones is legal. In the past, those who created clones are accused as committed a grave sin, and the clones themselves were also persecuted by humans. But why? Okihiko's and Yuka's defense sounded a bit off. It sounded empty, forced. It sounded like Haruka was the first clone they had actually known was a clone, so they just pulled whatever facts they had on hand to create a so-called defense. Though I'm no better. She's the first person I've known was a clone as well. Saki's whole body shakes as she opens her mouth.
立派ね。ご立派なゼミ仲間だわ。あ、待ってサキ。
When she sees Saki begin to run, Yuka chases after her. They head down to the road towards the summer house. I can't see Yuka anymore. She runs past us faster than a raging storm, leaving us stranded. An awkward atmosphere hangs in the air. Though Okihiko said clones were not unusual in our society, he still looked rather shocked. The girl he liked is a clone. It's obviously not something familiar to him, so of course he's bothered by it. Kurumi continues to sob heavily. She probably still doesn't comprehend what had just happened. I pick up the pieces of the broken basket. I suddenly feel someone glancing at me, so I raise my head to find Haruka staring straight at me. Is what Saki said earlier true?
だから私には心がないの。
Haruka,
誰かの代わりだから。コピーに過ぎないから。
no. That's not
驚いた。
That's not true. That's not true.
そう。
Haruka quickly looks away from me and slowly opens the front door. I automatically run after her. Haruka! How do I put this? Should I be honest? Or should I reassure her? I think I'll be honest. Honestly, I was a bit surprised. Though my own words surprised me, I feel that I should be completely honest. Haruka is waiting for me to continue. I don't know much about clones, I admit. Since this is new to me, of course I'm surprised, but you know, I try to carefully choose my next words. Even if you're a clone, Haruka is Haruka. Nothing has changed between us. Nothing will change. Haruka becomes surprised and takes in a sharp breath.
嬉しい。
Yeah, I don't think her being a clone matters in this situation, especially since we don't even know the original Haruka, so there's nothing to compare it to. At least for now. I'm not sure if they'll go deeper into this development, but right now I can't see anything wrong with her being a clone. Huh?
誠にそう言ってもらえて。
She closes the door, her footsteps fading. I stand frozen in place. I'm worried about Haruka's expression just now. She didn't look very happy. I go to Saki's summer house. The chilly late afternoon air pierces my body. After Haruka went inside, I calmed down the sobbing Kurumi, and I tried going to Haruka's room. I called out to her many times, but she didn't leave her room. Did I say something wrong? I then became curious about Saki. who had suddenly exploded in anger. In the first place, how did she know that Haruka was a clone? I intend to get that answer out of her. Just as I'm about to try opening the door, Yuka comes out from inside. Yuka, how's Saki doing?
落ち着くまでダメだと思う。昔からああなのよ。
In the past? You mean when you and Saki used to draw together?
まあ、あれもそうね。それよりはるかは
She still hasn't left her room.
そう。
I can't talk to Saki as she is now. We head back towards the lodge. Hey, Yuka. Is there really that much of a difference between clones and humans?
どうなんだろう。生まれ方が違うって言えば違うね。だからって差別するわけじゃないけど。
Oops, sorry. But Haruka says that because she's a copy. Oh, but Haruka says that because she's a copy, she has no heart.
そんなこと普通のクローンは言わないんだけどな。心がないなんてこと入っちゃあるわけないと思うし。
I agree. There's absolutely no way she doesn't have a heart.
なんだか妄想って感じだよね。
A delusion?
はるか自分を何か特別な存在だと
Are you saying she's a Junie? A special being.
うんそういう妄想を抱いているって気がするんだけどな。
When we return to the lodge, we see Izumi-san jogging up towards us. In her hand, she's carrying a bag full of some ingredients.
誠くん、ゆうかちゃん、泉さん、お店は早自慢してきちゃった。どうせお客なんて来ないしね。あ、くるみ面倒かけたでしょ。特に誠くんに。
Huh? No, sorry. Please excuse me. I'm in no mood to talk to the unusually cheerful Izumi-san right now. Lightly bowing my head, I head back to my room. Izumi-san might think badly of me, but
どうかしたの？
I can hear Izumi-san asking Yuka this from behind my back. I return to my room and think about Haruka. Yuka's words are bothering me. Haruka's under the impression that she's a special being? That's ridiculous. At that time, I hear someone knock on the door. When I let out a flat, it's open. Izumi-san opens the door.
ちょっといい？
Izumi-san's shirt is pretty dang low now that I look at it. What the hell? Yeah, go ahead. What is it?
ゆうかちゃんから話聞いたんだけど、はるかちゃんのこと。
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. We were just a little shocked to hear the truth about Haruka. No, I think that Haruka is Haruka.
誠くんは人間もクローンも違わないって思いたいのね。
Do you think there's a difference?
そうじゃないけど、ただ明確に違うって思われてた時代はあったのよ。
No, but
誠くん、今みたいにクローン受精が自由になったきっかけって知ってる？
no.
クローン取締法があった頃ね。それでも自分の息子のクローンを作って科学者がいたのよ。事故で死んじゃった息子にどうしてももう一度会いたかったんだって。けどその秘密が漏れて裁判にかけられた。そして一旦は無期懲役が決まったの。
No way.
ところがそのクローンの少年の証言内容が報道されると世論が一気にひっくり返って最終的には法律を改正させるだけの力になったの。
Man, this game came out like a really long time ago. But I can feel like something like this like happening in the future. Like the ethics of cloning. To be honest, I feel like cloning is wrong. Like if we think about it in like a non-fiction aspect, because I think that we wouldn't use cloning for good, like in the example that they provided just now. I feel like if cloning was a thing, it would definitely be abused by the military and other aspects. Might be used as like free labor as well. I can't see people like primarily using it for good. What did that clone boy say?
パパは何も悪いことなんかしてない。僕はパパに感謝する。だって僕の命はパパが与えてくれたものだから。
That was 9 years ago. Izumi-san, you remember this quite well.
私の父親、一応遺伝子工学の権威だから、ほら、ただの受け売り。
But aren't we past that era already? It's on the past, isn't it? They've been freed. Human or clone, there's nothing we need to worry about anymore.
それ、ちょっと違うかもしれない。
Huh?
私の友達にもクローンがいたのね。ゆめみちゃんって言って、私ゆめちゃんって呼んでたんだけど、その子がある日告白してくれたの。すごい深刻な顔して。
Makes sense.
だから私、そんなの気にしない。ゆめちゃんはゆめちゃんよって言ってあげたの。実際そう思ってたしね。ゆめちゃん、ちょっと悲しそうな顔したのね。
Why?
多分だけど、ゆめちゃんにとってなんか自分がなくなっちゃうような感じだったんじゃないかなって。
Oh, sorry. I don't get it.
だって本人としては思い切ったわけでしょ。法律ではいいってことになったって言っても、そう簡単に変わらないじゃない。人の気持ちって。
That's true. Even if the law changes, it doesn't change everyone's opinions. At least not right away. Then, would it have been better to give her special treatment?
そういうわけじゃないと思うけど、そういうとこもあるのかな。
Even if you ask me,
そうね。けどゆめちゃんとしてはクローンだってことどうでもいいって言われる方がショックだったんじゃないかな。
what would Yume-chan have wanted? Would she have wanted to be treated differently? I feel like if you tell someone you're a clone, wouldn't you want to be treated like a normal person? I'm at a loss for words. Once again, Haruka appears in my mind. So back then, did Haruka lie when she said she was happy? When I enter the living room, everybody's already gathered. I sit down on the sofa as everyone passes the time idly. There's a melancholic atmosphere as the events from earlier are still lingering in our minds. Izumi-san, Haruka, Okihiko, even Kurumi is dead silent. As for Yuka, right now she's standing by the window, fiddling with something. It isn't like her to look so lonely. Yuka, what's that? I ask her.
ああ、これさっきテニスの後くるみちゃんとお土産屋さんに行ってその時買ったの。
Yuka holds up the trinket with her fingertips to show me. Wow, that's really cute. It's a keychain. Attached to it is some kind of fat cat mascot character that's about as big as my palm. Is that a souvenir for someone?
自分のために買ったの。ニンニン猫ぴょんって言うんだよ。
Nin Neko Pion. Huh?
名前つけてあげたんだ。あげないよ。
Why would I want something like that?
ならいい
jealous. Where she got that idea from, I've got no clue. We stopped talking after that. Somehow, things seemed to be even quieter than they were before. No one tries to start a conversation. Just then, as if attempting to break the ice, Izumi-san cheerfully declares this as she heads towards the kitchen. Izumi-san, I'll help you out. I think I should follow her example. No way, I'll be fine. At least let me help you with peeling the potatoes. Potatoes? In that instant, everyone looks towards me. Their glares pierce me like daggers. What did I say? What did I say? What's wrong with potatoes? The overwhelming sudden pressure feels like it's suffocating me. Not again. Not another premonition. Oh shit. I guess I just predicted that she had potatoes. But in contrast to my thoughts, for some reason, these words begin to float in my mind. Because we're having meat potato stew today, right? I blurted the words in my head out without thinking. I have no idea why I just said that. It felt as if I was being manipulated by some unknown force. Yeah, me. Oh gosh. This isn't the first time that it's happened. Why is everyone like still freaking out about it? Okihiko narrows his eyes and glares at me. This is bad. If this keeps up, the tension in this place is only going to become worse. I've got to trick them somehow. No, you see, I saw them earlier. I saw the ingredients that Izumi-san had brought us. Potatoes, carrots, onions, and beef. Mirin, sugar, and then soy sauce and cooking sake. Sheesh! For now, it seems everyone believes me. I wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Just then, Haruka suddenly mutters this. Why is everyone like this? It's like they're hypnotized. Everyone unanimously utters the words, meat, potato, stew. Judging by their unenthusiasm, it seems that none of them like meat, potato stew very much. Huh? Why is everyone, like, not excited? I want some meat, potato stew. With that, Okihiko leaves the lodge. Huh? Well, I don't really care. I don't even know where he's going or what he's doing. Just then, Kurumi speaks up.
私も誠もいいでしょ
Yeah, it's no problem at all. As long as Yuka's not cooking, it doesn't really matter. Give me all the onions. Welcome in, Gluey. I hope you're doing well today. I'm surprised you're up. I swear you usually like go to bed a lot earlier. But regardless, I hope you're doing well. I like onions as well. I wonder what's everyone's issue. I've been lurking for a while. Hell yeah. We love lurkers here.
そうじゃあそういうことにしようかしら
Why did that girl change colors? I think you're mistaken. I don't think she changed colors. I think you're mixing up I think you're mixing up the characters.
くるみみんなにちゃんとお礼言いなさい
Maybe I am, yeah. They just look similar.
皆さんありがとう
Yeah, this isn't like one of those games where people's hair colors can change. It's very like it's realistic, but there's also like a hint of science fiction. Apparently, we just learned about like how cloning is normal, which is like crazy to me. Kurumi comically says this.
まったくもう
A grumbling Izumi-san disappears into the kitchen. Oh, you were here for the legal clones? Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. It just came out of nowhere. I started watching during the weird fishing. Oh man, that was when the stream started. That was so weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, the main character kept talking about like, oh, this feels like a father teaching his daughter how to fish. And then the girl was like, kiss me. I'm just like, oh. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if like the thought process and dialogue wasn't so weird before that. At least our main character swiftly avoided the situation. He didn't kiss her on the lips or anything, but it was still very awkward. Like I was saying earlier, let me help you. But yeah, I'm not sure like if you watched like the other streams where I streamed this, but we're at like a spring camp for college, and we're supposed to be like getting along with the other people here, and our main character has he's like a psychic or something, but he only like this only started happening recently, like at the island. Like he can see into the future, but he can't control it. It just happens sometimes. And of course, like whenever he speaks up about it, people freak out or they don't believe him. So we're just kind of like struggling with it right now because no one believes us that we can see the future. I follow Izumi-san into the kitchen.
誠くん気持ちは嬉しいけど本当に大丈夫だから男子厨房に入ると
Boys shouldn't go into the kitchen. I don't know about that. That smile of hers kills me every time. I'm defenseless against it. Yeah, you can tell like when this was written. I love cooking and baking. Hell yeah, that's good to hear. I can't cook at all, but people who can cook are wizards. So okay. Obediently replied like a child and returned to the living room. It felt like I heard a faint sigh from the kitchen behind me. Just as instructed, I began to set the table. Yuka and Haruka are reclining on a sofa nearby, watching TV. Kurumi is lying flat on the floor, fiddling with notepaper for some reason. I think she's trying to use it for origami. I could use some help here, you guys. I mentally complain as I continue to work. After dinner, we all thank Izumi-san again for cooking. Of course, her cooking was as good as always, but what happened between Haruka and Saki was still bothering me. I think everyone else feels the same way. Now that the meal is ended, we're stuck once again in an unpleasant silence.
ねえねえ、いいこと思いついちゃった。
なんだい？
近くにね、古いお墓があるの。
はい。
そこで肝試しをする。
Oh, it's one of these. Offers to help, complains about helping by himself. Yeah, our MC is a little. I'm not like too fond of him yet. As I thought, Kurumi too probably couldn't stand the awkward atmosphere any longer. This is probably her way of taking us into consideration.
聞いてるお兄ちゃん。面白そうでしょ。
Huh? Sure. I don't mind.
やったー。じゃあ決まりね。ちょっと待って。あれ？ひょっとして優子さん怖いんですか？別にそんなことないわよ。それじゃ決定。
In the end, it's decided that we'll go with Kurumi's plan and have a test of courage. Oh, goody, a test of courage. At least it's October, right? Perfect time for any spooky, scary moments. Oh Jesus! It's all okay. We're doing it. We're doing it right now. Okay, fine. Sure. Why not? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. The road to the graveyard appears to be west from here. Well, I say road, but I doubt you could even call it that. Up until Kurumi told us of its existence, I thought it was just part of the thicket. Is there really something like a graveyard at the other end of that thing? If it really does exist, then it's almost certain that it could be a dangerous place. Everyone seems so enthusiastic and excited about it up until now, but that's all been replaced with nervous anxiety.
パンパカパーン。それではここら辺でルールをご説明いたします。
For some reason, Kurumi seems very impatient. It feels like she wants to just hurry up and begin.
日本肝試し振興会発行の本年度版公式ルールブックによりますと、肝試しとは人が恐れるべき場所に行き度胸があるかどうか試す競技となっていますが、今回の人が恐れるべき場所は墓地の奥にある古井戸になっております。
What the fuck, you're streaming this late? Welcome in, son. Yeah, I'm streaming super late. My sleep schedule is messed up anyways, and I couldn't find a good time to stream earlier. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream right now. I'm not gonna worry about it. Whoever's awake is awake. Hey, some people consider that early. So maybe I'm streaming very early.
そこで、そこまで到達できたかどうかのジャッジを日本肝試し振興会正式審判員の私くるみが務めさせていただきます。
Sheesh! Nah. Then you're not participating, Kurumi?
そうじゃなくて、最初から言ってて、競技の結果を鑑定する係。
I don't think the people that consider that early are the types to watch VTubers. True. People who wake up that early are probably like at the gym or going to work, stuff like that. Welcome in, Illyrism. Welcome in. Did you enjoy Illyris' birthday stream? Unfortunately, I missed it. I didn't have the time to watch it. I like slept most of the day, unfortunately. I wanted to watch her karaoke, but I think that's also unarchived, right? That's unfair, isn't it?
だってくるみはいつも言ってるから全然怖くないもん。
Do you believe her? Do you believe that this child is not afraid of scary things? Well, that's true.
それに
Yeah, she did both archived and unarchived karaoke. It was so good. Damn, okay. I'll have to see if someone has the unarchived later. I really like listening to Alira sing.
それもそうだね。じゃあくるみちゃん、よろしく頼むよ。
Oh, I just noticed that like the sprites are dimmed. I wonder if like they applied a filter on the game or they just like made completely new sprites. If you watch only a part of the birthday stream, at least watch the Jackbox portion. Oh, how come? Was Rosemi-sama there?
そうね。そうやって自分勝手なんだから。それじゃ出発。
Alright, so what kind of spooky bullshit are we gonna run into now? The test of courage thing is such like a Japanese cliche. Only Kurumi seems to be enthusiastic as she leads the group into the forest. Not for the Jackbox portion. She was a gamer during the Fall Guys bit with her Switch. Rosemi plays Fall Guys on her Switch? Ew. Jackbox was hilarious, and Vox almost died at one point. Okay, I see. But damn, no Rosemi during Jackbox? I'm a little bit reluctant. Everyone tails closely behind her, as if they're begging her not to leave them behind. Just as I'm about to step into the thicket.
ねえ、誠。
Why is the voice, not the character, like question marked? We should know who this is. I turn around when someone behind me suddenly calls me. Yuka. Huh, I thought you were ahead of me. Lost your nerve?
まさか、そんなわけないでしょ。
Well then, what is it?
あのね、
What?
これから肝試しやるよね。
Yeah.
で、肝試しっていうのは大概二人組のペアになったりするでしょ。
Does she want to pair up with me? Well, that's how it's usually done.
でもね、ちょっと思ったんだけど、
Hmm?
私たちって全員で6人いるよね。
Yes.
それで、くるみちゃんは
Wait.
審判だから実質
Yeah, that's right. There's only 5 of us. This looks like one of those parts where someone dies and becomes a murder mystery. I actually don't know the plot exactly of this game, so I mean I don't think it's a murder mystery kind of game, but we'll see.
5人ってことは
It is pretty bad though. An odd number, so if we pair up, there's gonna be one person that's left out. Hey, Yuka, stop stalling and get to the point.
だからね、私グーパーの順で手を出すから、
Yuka wants to rig the pairings. Huh?
誠もその順番で出してくれると嬉しいな。
The prologue can pair with you, Arts? No. We're not breaking the fourth wall. Not yet. I don't know if this game has like fourth wall breaking. Well, there was a little bit of fourth wall breaking when the protag was saying how he feels like his answers are like manipulated, I guess. Because the player is the one that's making the decisions. So let's see if I'm thinking what you're thinking. When we have to divide into pairs via rock, paper, scissors, we'll keep using rock. That way, in case we're divided into pairs of 2, 2, 1, you won't be the one all alone, right?
そうかも。
Let's see if I'm putting down what let's see if I'm getting what you're putting down. It's not maybe right. It is right, isn't it?
うん。
I don't trust she's gonna throw paper 100%. Why would she do that? There's no reason for her to throw paper. If she throws paper, she'll be all alone. Although she hesitates to say this, she gives me a quiet nod. See, you really are scared, aren't you?
怖くなんかないってば。
Her tone says otherwise. Okay, I get it. Well, I'll think about it.
考えとくって結局どっちなのよ。
It depends on how like the pairs are chosen. Like, is it loser is the one that's left out, or is it the winner? Who knows? Well, it sounds fun, so maybe I'll give it a try. Departing with those words, I once again step into the thicket.
ちょっと待ってよ。
Yuka jogs after me. Yeah, I think it would be the loser as well. That's like a safe assumption. Everyone else has gone so far ahead that we can no longer see them. Oh, okay. The graveyard is dimly lit by the pale moon. Half of the moss-covered tombstones are either half fallen or completely fallen to the ground. The air is cool and damp, in spite of the relatively warm weather we've had over the past few days.
あのね、ここに眠ってるのは全部綿仏なんだって。
Oh God, it's just like the movie Coco. They have no friends or family. No, I'm just kidding.
例えば浜に上がった身元不明の水死体とか、森の中で首をくくった身寄りのない老人とか、生きながらにして深い穴の底に放り込まれた無実の罪人とか、あとはね、ありがとうくるみちゃん。もう十分よ。
Oh God. The instant we hear unidentified, drowned corpses, we all instinctively take a half step back.
じゃあ早くやろう、肝試し。
None of us answer Kurumi, who seems indifferent to our plight. Everyone exchanges worried glances with each other. Is it too late to turn back now? Is a question we all seem to be asking ourselves.
もうみんな怖がりだな。大丈夫だよ。万が一取りつかれたとしても、くるみが有名な霊媒師を紹介してあげるから。
Kurumi's reassurance only scares us further. Clearly her intent.
それじゃあ早速ペア分けのじゃんけんだね。同じ手を出した人が2人いたらそれでペアが成立ね。で、3人とか4人とか5人とか同じ手の人がいたらその人たちだけでまたじゃんけんするの。わかった？
I can't believe she's a killer. Considering she's a judge, yeah, I think like if someone dies, it's like a safe bet that she's the killer. Everything's completely going at Kurumi's pace. This is no longer a situation we can just back out of anymore. Can't be helped. She got to Ganai. Well then, let's go. At that instant, Yuka and I make eye contact.
せーの、じゃんけん。
We have the chance to like completely screw her over. Oh wait. How do I save? Oh, here. I don't want to be mean to Yuka though. I'm not that kind of person. Let's choose Rock and see if Yuka betrays us. Then we'll see like what kind of character she is. Go. Everyone releases their hands simultaneously. I have Rock. Haruka has scissors. Izumi has scissors. Okuhiko also has scissors. And just as she had planned earlier, Yuka has Rock. Okay. She didn't betray us. So that means me and Yuka are a pair. It would have been interesting, I think, to see if Haruka, like, to see if I could pair up with Haruka, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure, like, if this is one of those games, like, if this decision like actually matters. Like, what if we chose a different answer and we still end up being in a pair? Like, I'm not sure if this like one of those false decisions. You know what I'm saying?
これで一応お兄ちゃんと優香さんは決まったね。
So I guess we'll be with Yuka. Let's go Yuka route. Yuka looks towards me and mouths a silent thanks.
じゃあ今度ははるかさんと奥くんとお姉ちゃんでスーパーだよ。
Because out of all these characters, I'm most curious about Haruka.
どうしてだい？僕らは3人一組で。
What are you, some kind of scaredy cat?
ブーブー、ダメだぴょーん。
Damere da pion.
日本肝試し振興会発行の本年度版公式ルールブックによると、肝試し中は常に1人もしくは2人で行動すべし。
Who wrote this book? Who wrote this rule book?
そんなものを。
せーの、じゃんけん。
A group of one is not a thing. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Lullaby, but I didn't want to say it out loud. I was like, what do you mean a group of one? Ah, he's crying. He has a crying sprite. Look at him and laugh. How pathetic. When I quickly peep into the ring of 3 hands, I see that while Okuhiko picked rock, the other people picked paper.
というわけで、ペアも決まったことだし、次に今回のルールについて説明します。
Okihiko dejectedly sits on a nearby tombstone. I don't think he should sit on a tombstone. I think he just cursed himself. Kurumi lays out the rules. There's an old well somewhere in this graveyard. 2 of you will team up to look for it. If you find it, sign your names on the wall of the well with a pebble as proof. If you can do that, you can return to the start point. It was decided that we should play rock, paper, scissors to pick a representative to choose which pair goes first. They would also decide when the next pair will leave 10 minutes after the first. Incidentally, I won the match. When I heard that I could pick whatever order I liked, I immediately picked to go first, since I wanted to get this over with. Though I guess now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter if I go first or last. Yuka, on the other hand, thinks otherwise.
よりによってなんで最初なんか選ぶのよ。
I knew she would be upset. She's not joking. She's seriously angry. Well then, would you have preferred to go last?
最後なんて問題外。普通こういう時は真ん中を選ぶのがセオリーでしょ。誠と組もうなんて思って。
Oh, come on. Don't be like this. Nah. How about a little gratitude? If I had picked paper, you would have ended up wandering around this graveyard all alone, wouldn't you?
先頭に立つぐらいなら一人で真ん中歩いてた方が全然。
What? She'd rather be alone? I can't believe it. I shouldn't have gone with Yuka. What the hell? What? Oh god, you can't say that. Oh, she's such a bitch. Jeez, listen to yourself. Hey, yo, the CG though. Oh shit, we can see our arm, our twig arm. Just how long has it been since we started walking? Now load your statement, big favor. Hold on. You know, let me save, and I just want to see. I'm not gonna change the route. I'm gonna like stick with our decision, but I'm curious like how it would have ended up. Go. Everyone releases their hands simultaneously. True to her word, Yuka releases a tight fist, rock. When I release paper, Yuka mouths a silent, "What the hell?" I immediately avoid her cold glare while checking the other's hands. Izumi-san has rock. Okuhiko also rock. Wait! They changed their answers. And like me, Haruka also has paper. So that means if we choose paper, we're paired up with Haruka. That's interesting.
どうしてだい？
Let's see like if the rest of it is the same. And then we'll swap back to the original Yuka route. Yuka seems to be relieved, as if she's saying, "I'm so glad I'm not alone." She takes a deep breath and sighs. Kurumi lays out the rules. I win again, so I get to choose. Haruka, who's walking alongside me with her usual stony face, is completely unfazed by this atmosphere. Doesn't she have an imagination? Kurumi sure knows this place well. Now that I think about it, she did say earlier that everyone buried here is a Muen Botoke. The silence is killing me. Sheesh! We shouldn't have done this test of courage. You don't know? When someone dies and they have no family or relatives to bury them, they become Muen Botoke. You see, you write the word with the characters, nothing. Relationship and deceased. A dead person with no relationships. Oh, that's going to be me. It sounds very lonely, dying without a person who cares about you. No. Haruka, what are you saying? Haruka, I won't forgive her for talking about you that way. But I care about your hearts. Aw, Gloomy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I care you too. I mean, Saki, what gives her the idea that she has a right to look down on you like that? That's not right. Yeah. It pisses me off when I think about the incident at the ocean yesterday, as well as what happened today. But how did she know that you're a clone in the first place? Did something happen between you and Saki? Was the day before yesterday not the first time you had met? Haruka began to step away from me. She moves to the stone paving by a large, conspicuous tombstone. Haruka's face says, "I don't want to talk about Saki." Ignoring this, I step towards her. I'm partly surprised that I can read emotions off of Haruka's face. It wasn't, was it? A sudden gust of wind passes by, making the trees sound like they're in an uproar. Crash! I slip on the stone paving. I catch my breath and look at Haruka. Haruka's eyes are shining with curiosity. She squats down and begins to crawl. Stop. Stop acting so creepy. Come on, get up. Haruka pays no heed to my words, and I hear the sound of scraping against the stone pavement. It's completely dark. I can't see a thing. This is what they call true darkness. I immediately spring to my feet. I would try to run away, but Haruka grabs one of my ankles before I can do so.
あの人は私から奪った。
Huh? Stole? Haruka still clings to my leg as she says this.
あの日だけじゃなく、また奪った。
What? What did she steal from you?
私、
Then, at that time. Was that Yuka? Haruka and I turned around upon hearing this blood-curdling scream from behind us. That sounds like Kurumi. As the crying gets louder, we see a black shadow running towards us with great speed. It's Yuka. What's wrong, Yuka? I firmly grasp Yuka's shoulders and calm her down. Head? What? What head? Okay, I'll stop. Soon enough.
もう優香ちゃん、急に走り出さないでよ。
Izumi, who is paired with Yuka, comes up to us, quite out of breath.
あれは犬。
Aw, it was a puppy.
犬が首を出しただけでしょ。
A puppy? To think there'd be a puppy in this graveyard. Wait a minute. That's what scared Yuka? Can we get a picture of the puppy? Dang, I guess not. Should I go back to the other route? I don't know. I'm invested. Forget Yuka. She was mean. We're walking back to the lodge with Izumi-san in the lead.
帰り汗かいちゃったね。
Hey, yo. Maybe we get to see the puppy. I wish. I don't think we'll get to see the puppy. I think it's too late. Yuka frowns as she pinches her clothes, which have stuck to her body.
まったくだ。
Okiko nods sympathetically at her statement. His face seems a little pale. Is it due to the pale moonlight pouring down from the sky? Or is it because of the fear he was feeling just a little while ago? Well, it doesn't really matter. Haruka alone says nothing. She walks behind the silent Izumi-san with a composed expression. Let's take showers when we get back. I suggest this to my fellow seminar camp members. Yuka and Okihiko nod in agreement.
あ、くるみもくるみも。
Kurumi, who's walking next to Haruka, is in high spirits after hearing us. But I'm glad nobody got hurt during that whole thing, right?
あ、そうそう。近くに露天風呂の温泉があるのよ。
As if she had been anticipating it, Izumi-san abruptly turned around to inform us of this. Since she is at the head of the group, Haruka and Kurumi, who are walking right behind her, both crash their faces into Izumi's chest.
もう姉ちゃん、突然立ち止まんないでよ。
Naturally, Kurumi reprimands Izumi-san. Haruka silently shoots Izumi-san a flustered look as she nurses her nose. Izumi-san hastily apologizes, though her mind is clearly still in the hot springs. She looks at us with a face that goes, "Do you want to go?"
本当？ねえねえ、みんなで入る。
There's still time for someone to get hurt? Yeah. Someone's gonna drown at the hot springs? No, it's kidding. Yuka gets really excited. Okihiko and I nod as if to say, sounds good. Haruka doesn't respond, but it doesn't seem like she has any particular objections against it. However, Kurumi silently hangs her head downwards. All the enthusiasm she had mere moments ago, suddenly gone.
くるみもいいよね。
What's gone into her? She asked the question as if to make sure that Kurumi was ready for a solemn ritual to begin. Izumi-san uneasily looks at Kurumi. After a short while, Kurumi nods to Izumi-san while giving a sweet smile. When she sees that, Izumi-san's expression suddenly relaxes and she nods back.
ちなみにそこ婚約なんだけど
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the hot springs are mixed. Uh-oh. Upon hearing that, Okihiko's face seemed to light up. This guy. He takes a fleeting sidelong glance at Haruka. So it seems. Or is it just my imagination? That's... Say what you like, but don't you think that's a bit too dangerous? Looking at Okihiko, I feel kind of reluctant. It'll be like throwing sheep in front of a wolf.
年頃の男女が婚約やっぱりまずいかしら
Izumi-san folds her arms with a troubled face upon hearing my point.
男女交代で入れば問題ないって
If we alternate going in between men and women, then there's no problem at all. Yeah, it's easy fix. However, Yuka calmly declares this, not seeming to have fussed over the matter. Okihiko clicks his tongue. It seems my fears weren't part of my imagination after all. However, in the corners of my mind, I think that while I'm relieved, I also kinda would have liked it if we had gone in together. God damn it. Guess I'm just a normal guy after all.
ダメダメそんなんじゃお兄ちゃんと奥に覗かれないって保証ないもん
No way, we wouldn't do that, right, chat? Kurumi seems to think that we'll definitely peak. She doesn't have much faith in us, huh?
そういえばあそこの温泉って一応柵でくくってあるけどもうボロボロなのよねそれじゃあ水着つけて入るってのは
You guys have swimsuits ready?
一旦帰って水着を下に着込んでくるの
Oh, we have to go all the way back?
問題
Okay.
ないでしょ
What do you mean you don't know about me? Come on, Gloomy, don't you trust me? I'm a good guy. I wouldn't peek.
おおそれはナイスアイディアだよゆうかちゃん
実はそんなことだろうと思ってしっかり水着を用意して
What? Izumi-san already has her swimsuit? Izumi-san gives an impish smile. Kurumi is sticking her tongue out. Was this their plan from the beginning? It seems that they're having fun watching our reactions. They're terrible.
なんだったら私たちが入ってる間誠と奥彦くんをつか何かに縛り付けちゃおうか
Ha. Maybe Izumi is also psychic? Maybe. I doubt it though, judging by her reactions when we make our predictions. Suddenly, Yuka throws out a ridiculous suggestion. Hey, cut me a break.
ちょっとは信用してくれよ
Okihiko looks like he's about to cry. I'd probably look the same.
まあそれは冗談だとして
She only has premonitions about swimsuits. That's a good idea.
そういうことで決定
That would be a nice ability to have.
各自ロッジで水着を着込んで
We'll each go into the lodge, get our swimsuits, meet in 20 minutes at the front door. But Yuka continues the conversation, as if we're not even there. Huh? Something's weird about this exchange. Hey, Yuka, I was thinking. In times like this, isn't it usually the girl who's reluctant to go to the hot springs, while the guy is the persuasive one?
まあまあそんなこと気にしない気にしない
With that, we once again head towards the lodge. Yuka walks lightly, humming some song to herself. Once we enter the lodge, we each head to our own rooms to change. Incidentally, Izumi-san and Kurumi are using Yuka and Haruka's rooms. Just when I'm about to enter my room, Haruka stares firmly at Kurumi and says this.
肌綺麗。
Hey, yo? Is this forbidden love? No, I'm just kidding.
どうかしたくるみちゃん。なんでもないよ。ありがとう、はるかさん。でも本当にそうだね。くるみちゃん、背中洗いっこしよっか。
Just then. Huh? Why? Kurumi's face suddenly freezes. I hear Izumi-san give a taken aback gasp.
ごめん。そういえばくるみ、お絵取りが天になっちゃう。
Oedo got 10. Oh. This happened last time as well. Kurumi, for some strange reason, doesn't like going to the beach or the pool. I bet like there's probably like some kind of scar on her body or something that she doesn't want other people to see. She made like a really silly excuse last time. Yuka's eyes widen. This unexpected event has also left me utterly confused. What's wrong?
本当にごめん。どうしても見なくちゃいけないの。そう、見ないと友達との会話に入れなくなっちゃうの。
Kurumi interrupts me, giving a desperate apology.
そっか。それじゃあしょうがないよね。くるみ。
With a sad face, Izumi-san places a hand on Kurumi's shoulder.
ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。
It seems Kurumi could burst into tears at any time. Izumi-san silently shakes her head. It's as if she's saying, "It's fine."
じゃあ私たちは温泉行くけど、くるみ、お留守番お願いね。
I then think, Kurumi, what's wrong? It's really bugging me. After changing our clothes, we all meet at the front door.
それじゃくるみちゃん、行ってきます。
What about Kurumi-chan? Shouldn't we check up on her? Kurumi sees us off, and we start walking to the hot springs. But sorry, guys. Okay, good. We did this last time as well. We skipped out on the swimsuits to make sure she's okay. I guess we're skipping out again. I suddenly speak up. I'm not gonna go to the hot springs after all.
どうして？
Actually, I was embarrassed, so I didn't say anything, but I'm also a huge fan of Oedo Gaten. Okay. So I'm heading back to the lodge. The show's about to start soon. The secret is that they didn't have money to draw the swimsuits. Yeah, I'm actually wondering if there's swimsuits at all. I don't know if there's swimsuits because I didn't choose the option to stay. So I don't know if I'm missing out or if they don't exist. But I'm going to assume that they do exist and we're just avoiding it, I guess. Which is a shame because of course I'd like to see it, but I care more about the characters. Matane. See you later. I head back towards the lodge while receiving the dumbfounded glances of the others on my back.
あ、お兄ちゃん、どうしたの？
Nothing. I just wanted to watch some TV too.
そうなの？
Yeah. Looking rather bored, Kurumi turns her gaze back to the TV. I can't shake the feeling that she didn't intend to stay here and watch Oedo Gaten. Then what's her reason for not wanting to go to the hot springs? As I think, I am taken aback as I realize something. Now that I think about it, this is just like yesterday, when Kurumi lied about having a headache, so she didn't have to go to the pool. Could it be that she's worried about her figure again?
お兄ちゃん、
Suddenly, Kurumi asked me a question.
面白いとこ行こっか。
Oh, I guess we're going on our own adventure. An interesting place?
だって今日のお江戸で学校つまんないんだもん。
Kurumi picks up the remote, turns off the TV, and stands up. Where is this interesting place?
いいからいいから、くるみについてきて。
Kurumi quickly runs out the front door, leaving with those words. She's gonna kill us. Why do you want us? Why do you want her to be a killer so bad? I don't think that this is that type of game. Hey, ちょっと待って Kurumi. I'd immediately go after her. When we go out to the forest, Kurumi grabs my hand. While leading me by the hand, she steadily plunges through the darkness. It would be pretty funny. It would be pretty funny, yeah. But that's not that kind of game. The sensation and warmth of Kurumi's small hand permeates through my own. Her skin feels as soft as a baby's. Don't say that. Alright, that's enough. Can't you tell me where we're going now? I ask her this.
だから面白いとこだってば。
I know that. Then I'll change the question. How interesting is this place?
そうだな。ハラハラドキドキそわそわワクワク。こんな感じかな。
Is this something scary? That makes no sense at all.
だってわからないように言ってるんだもん。
Oh well, whatever. I'll just be quiet and follow her. We get on the coastline road and just walk down it for a little while. Kurumi abruptly leads me into a thicket. Hey, Kurumi. Kurumi doesn't listen to me, for she's entirely focused on advancing through the thicket. Before long, we arrive in front of an incredibly long flight of moss-covered stone steps. This is it?
早く行こ
Kurumi grabs my hand and tries to drag me up the stairs. Hey, hold on, Kurumi. Could it be that this place is...
う。お姉ちゃんが昨日月浜で話してた月の森神社だよ。
Wait, but didn't your sister say that we aren't supposed to go here? Kurumi boldly declares this.
面白そうな場所でしょ。
Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in it.
でしょ。だから早く行こう。
But yesterday, Izumi-san specifically not to go here, didn't she?
大丈夫だって。お姉ちゃんはただ怖がりなだけだから。昔の言い伝えなんて信じる方がおかしいよ。 まさかお兄ちゃんまで信じてるわけじゃないよね。
It's not like I really believe it, it's just...
だったら行こうよ。
Kurumi tugs at my arm again. Wait, we shouldn't be so rash.
じゃあ1分だけね。1分だけ待ってあげる。
1 minute. That sounds like something a child would say. But for now, I'll humor her. In that short period of time, I'll try to make my decision. Should I go or should I not? It's not like I completely believe Izumi-san's story, but that's not the real part that bothers me. It's that Izumi-san was incredibly threatening last night. She had a furious tone, as if she were intimidating us by saying, "You must never go to that shrine." Now that I remember it, it feels like those words weren't aimed towards me and the rest of the seminar members, but rather, just Kurumi. In other words, Izumi-san doesn't want Kurumi to go to the shrine, no matter what. Is it because it's dangerous? Was it because Izumi-san doesn't want to put her beloved little sister in danger? I can't figure out a clear reason. But at any rate, if Kurumi goes up to the shrine now, it might feel like I'm betraying Izumi-san. What should I do? Honestly, I don't want to go. Because, well, they told me not to, right? But going is like, you know, it's more interesting to take action. Is it too? Yes, I am scared. Welcome in. How are you today? I am scared. There must be a reason why Izumi-san doesn't want Kurumi to go, right? This is tough. I'm gonna lead towards go, just because it's more interesting. Just overprotective, are you sure? I don't know about that. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Kurumi's gonna kill someone in there, but Gloovy, I'm the only one here. Alright. Since you're so set on this, let's go together. I give her this answer. But on one condition. You must absolutely not tell Izumi-san that we went to the shrine. No, it's fine. I trust you won't. Kurumi urges me on, and we begin? Foreshadowing the gunpoint scene? No way! We begin to climb up the long staircase. Shortly afterwards, the two of us are standing at the top of the staircase, staring at the infamous shrine. Every part of the shrine, from the outer walls, pillars, and even the large roof, had rotted away extensively, probably due to many years of being subjected to the sea breeze. I wouldn't be surprised if it collapsed this very second. Nevertheless, despite its decrepit appearance, the building being bathed with moonlight still gives off the impression of being surrounded by an imposing air. It's an intimidating atmosphere that feels like it could scare off anyone who tried to trespass on this ground. Sure. We've already come this far, so we can't turn back. Kurumi and I walk across the stone paving towards the shrine. We're still holding each other's hands. This is unsafe. Very unsafe. Yeah? From what? Why would I say no? Also, I didn't know that you could like move the camera. What the fuck? Why would I say no? Of course I'd save you. Don't ask me something so obvious. What if the ceiling falls on your dumb head? Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this place to collapse. Sorry, Ars, the protagonist is gonna die here. Well, if the protagonist dies here, then we can start a new route. Should have done the hard hat route. No, we missed a flag. There was a chance where we could have gone to hard hat, wasn't there? I was kidding. Kurumi smiles happily. Before long, we arrive at the front of the shrine. For some reason, I can feel a lukewarm breeze coming from the shrine. It's as if the It's as if it's the sigh of someone trying to tempt us to go in.
じゃあ入ろっか。
And then, in the instant, Kurumi mutters this. Huh? Who was that? A male? A shout that could pierce the darkness breaks out like a roar. Startled, we look around us, but we can't find the owner of the voice, which has caused even the surrounding trees to shake. Forget it. We've got to get out of here now. I run through the grounds while clasping Kurumi's hand with all my might. We descend the stone staircase, going so fast it's like we're rolling down it. Ah, we're rolling. Wait, that was it? Nobody got hurt? I mean, alright, happy ending, I suppose. I was expecting to see, like, what the hell that was. I'm assuming it's just some hobo who lives at the shrine. We made it. That smile was so creepy. Like, whenever I see that face, I don't trust it. Yeah, we failed the test of courage. We didn't see who was the god of demons at the shrine.
だから言ったでしょ。面白いとこだって。
Trust me? No. Kurumi flashes a satisfied grin, filled with triumph, which seems to shine and grow bigger by the second. Not you too, Gloomy. Who designed that face? Who said that would be okay?
心配するじゃない。
Jeez, where did you go? Wow, that's... I don't think we've seen this outfit before. Or at least I don't remember. As soon as we go through the front door, Yuka begins to scold us. It seems they got back from the hot springs quite some time ago. Everyone's hair is already completely dry. The STEM outfit? Oh, Stern outfit. I thought you said STEM outfit, like she's a nurse or something. Sorry, we went out for a little walk. I pretend to be contemplating my actions.
だってお兄ちゃんどうしても夜の海が見たい
What? This bitch! She's throwing us under the bus! Huh?
みんなが心配するからやめようってなんかね
Holy crap. Never trust a woman. No, I'm just kidding.
どういうつもり？
It seems she completely bought it. Having said that, there's no way I can say what we really did in front of Izumi-san. Does it love to save and make her go alone? I know, right? We missed out on swimsuits for this chick. No, I'm not gonna reload the save, but that'd be funny if I did. God, what's with the girls in this game? Why do they keep throwing us under the bus? Jeez, Kurumi, you didn't have to make me look bad. Before long, Kurumi and Izumi-san leave to return to Luna Beach. At the end, Kurumi looks at me with a grin as she waves goodbye. Well then, time to go to bed. I walk towards my bedroom, but 3 steps later, someone forcibly grabs me by my collar.
誠くん話が
Oh, come on! For 2 hours afterwards, I become stuck with Yuka, who interrogates me under suspect of adopting a minor. What? Kurumi's 18! Well, like 18 is still a minor in Japan. But still. April 4th, Thursday. I feel like at the pace that I'm playing, we'll be done by April. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop. I think like one day each like stream is fine. Yeah, through. Yeah, it's through. What's wrong with 3-letter abbreviations? Or are you like or do you like thirds better? I think thirds is probably better, yeah. A little bit more information. Anywho, that was quite interesting. It's honestly like a lot more interesting than the other days because of Tutu. Tuhu? It was actually like a lot more interesting than the other days because I feel like we didn't like get too much crazy information, but today we got thrown with the bombshell of clones. Like there's clones in this game. What the heck is going on? I'm really curious now. That's why like I wanna talk more with Haruka and see like what she's up to. That was crazy. And it was a little murder mystery part taking a while to start. There is no murder mystery, Kluvi. There is no murder mystery. It's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, I'm the #1 Never 7 streamer. That's right. I'm the best Never 7 streamer alive. Yeah. Hopefully I won't like stream at this time again next week. Oh, first, thank you, Gloomy, for being first to stream. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I didn't plan on streaming this late, but you know. Busy day, right? Busy day. And I couldn't like find the right time to stream. And my sleep schedule's so bad. So I was like, you know what? I'll stream right now. And I think it's fine. It's a little bit of reading before bed. Ain't nothing to it. Maybe I should work on my schedule instead of ending right away. I don't know. Even if I make a schedule, it doesn't guarantee that I'll stick to it because my sleep schedule is so freaking bad, dude. Probably thinking, alright, so why don't you just fix it? You could be sleeping right now. But there's so much to do, and I don't want to miss out on like streaming days, you know? What's this mix of 2, 3, 4 letter abbreviations? Oh, are you talking about for the days? It's don't worry about it. What's wrong? Wait. 5 letters. Oh, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? Like I want to do like drawing for the days that I don't have anything planned, but I end up like not being motivated enough, or like I don't feel like drawing, so yeah, I just end up like moping around or like going to sleep. Syllable moment. Yeah, it's syllables, right? Monday, Tuesday, do you say Wednesday or Wednesday? I guess it would be Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday is such a weird like word, isn't it? What's the origin of these anyways? Is it Greek? I forget. I hate the word Wednesday. Me too. Another annoying word is library. People tend to think of it as library, right? What are some horror games you guys recommend? Oh, Gloomy, Middle English, Wadnesdag. What the hell? Is Middle English like like medieval. Look, Lullaby, have you heard of Michigan? Have you heard of the game Michigan? A Suda 51 classic. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording. So like I don't have this in the VOD. I'm gonna separate the VOD.